So I am really grateful to Professor Otto Ortega for this invitation. And I'm extremely fond of the topics because I think that extremophile organisms are not only interesting for as model organisms that have been evolved and they somehow came out from evolutionary pressures in millions of years. And now we can study them as systems to withstand also global changes. And in Campeche now I listen to many interesting talks, and all these topics, they converge to address the extremophilic organisms as something that contains many keys to future efforts to withstand changes in our systems, but also to understand the basics of life systems, because they contain many particular mechanisms that can explain also how selection works in some extreme environments. And also, I would say that they are extremely fascinating. So it's not only the topic, but also the fact that they can be really help scholars to work in a very multidisciplinary way. Microorganisms in general, they are involved in all the processes that we know and for which we live. So we have microorganisms in our bodies, our microbiome, also somehow pushing microorganisms in industry and in health industry. So we are more and more involved in using microorganisms for food production, for health. Think of probiotics, for agriculture, because many microorganisms are now biofertilizers, biopesticides. So, for example, to substitute some chemicals in the normal use of agricultural techniques. And in particular, this is for the whole microbial world, but for the use of the extreme organisms. So to answer the question why studying this particular niche of life is because these organisms can have properties that have been selected by incredible pressures and limitations from the environment, and these specific burdens that they have to somehow withstand brought to their selection. So the enzymes, the kind of solutes, the kind of chemicals that they can produce, they can use, they are special, they are different from those that other organisms can somehow process. So studying these microorganisms, which are very difficult to study, that's why now with new techniques we can actually in some way start understanding how they live, how they behave, how they colonize the environments, how we can use them. So the new techniques, molecular biology, microscopy, spectroscopy, all these new advancements in science, they are helping us to tap into this new world, which is not new because these organisms are here since practically the start of life on Earth, and they can help us somehow also finding new ways of using the environment, of helping the environment, and also human life. So it's something that the man in the street can feel after some passages also in the everyday life by using products, medicines, some kind of products that can be derived from these organisms. Io penso che questa università sia molto bella. Quello che ho visto è un insieme di persone veramente appassionate, studenti e docenti che vivono la scienza e questo tipo di studi nella biologia in modo veramente entusiasta. E questa cosa mi riempie di gioia e mi fa pensare che ci saranno sicuramente molte opportunità per uno scambio interessante e duraturo.